अस्सलाम वालेकुम एंड वेलकम टू ZAmerZ। और भाई स्टार्ट करने लगे हैं हम न्यू गेम जिसका नाम है ट्विन मिरर। तो साइबर पंक खेलने का मेरा इरादा था, लेकिन जीपीयू जो है मेरा वो माना नहीं इस बात पे, इसलिए है वो तो गेम नहीं खेल सकते। इसलिए मैंने कहा कि ट्विन मिरर स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो शुरू करते हैं। हमारे पहले मिशन का नाम मेरे ख्याल से है लॉस्ट ऑन अराइवल। तो वीडियो करते हैं शुरू। इसको लाइक कर दें, शेयर करें और चैनल पे नए तो सब्सक्राइब करके साथ वाले बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर लें।
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood sound. And I'm your host, Carrie Henry.
रेडियो चल रहा है, गाड़ी चल रही है मेरे ख्याल से।
Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Rick.
ग्राफिक्स तो अच्छे खासे लग रहे हैं इसके भी।
Epidemic that's been affecting
काफ़ी अच्छे ग्राफिक्स लग रहे हैं इसके गेम के भी। इतनी मुझे उम्मीद नहीं थी वैसे कि होंगे, लेकिन ओवरऑल इसके अच्छे ग्राफिक्स हैं। और देखते हैं स्टोरी क्या होती है इसकी। होम फॉर सेल, जंगल के अंदर घर बिक रहे हैं। और ये है मेरे ख्याल से हमारा प्लेयर जो कि गाड़ी में बैठ के जा रहा है गाने सुनता हुआ। बग का मैसेज आ गया है।
Playing wrong in my ear. You keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive, keep coming alive.
पीछे एक तो म्यूजिक चलना शुरू हो गया है। म्यूजिक अक्सर मसला कर देते हैं वीडियो पे। अभी तक हम गाड़ी चला रहे हैं लुकआउट पॉइंट। यहाँ पर उतरेंगे मेरे ख्याल से कुछ देखने के लिए। अब चलो फिर देखते हैं हमारे हाथ में अब कंट्रोल आता है इस गेम का कि नहीं, या फिर अभी भी कट सीन ही चलेंगे।
Time to kill before the funeral.
टाइम
Might as well
टू
spend it
किल
here.
बिफोर द फ्यूनरल। मेरे ख्याल से कंट्रोल आ चुका है मेरे हाथ में। और ठीक है, अब ये कहाँ उतर गया, ये कहाँ जाना किधर है? सड़क इस साइड पर जाना है। अच्छा,
This
रास्ता
place
नज़र आ
was
गया।
always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
ये क्या लिखा हुआ है? रिस्टोरेशन साइन द कंपनी मेड श्योर वी न्यू हाउ जनरस दे वर।
Welcome back to Basswood, Sam.
बैसवुड स्टेट फॉरेस्ट। जंगल में आके गाड़ी रोक ली है इसने। और कौन सी जगह आ गई?
I came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
डेंजर फॉल हैज़र्ड। अच्छा, यहाँ पर जगह काफ़ी ऊंची है और नीचे गिरने का ख़तरा है मेरे ख्याल से। हाँ, सामने शहर नज़र आ तो रहा है नीचे, लेकिन हम जंगल में आके रुके हैं। यहाँ पर क्या है? ये क्या है? बासवुड माइन, बासवुड रिवर। अच्छा, ये यहाँ से मेरा ख्याल ये नक्शा या क्या है? अच्छा, ये कुछ और ही है। यहाँ पर अ व्यू ऑफ बासवुड। तो जो प्लेस है मेरे ख्याल गेम में उसका नाम है बासवुड।
I remember spending entire summers on the banks fishing with Nick.
अच्छा, मेरे ख्याल से ये हमारा बंदा
My hometown.
वापस आया है किसी जगह से
Felt more imposing in my nightmares.
और अब अपनी यादें सोच रहा है
Strange to
पुरानी।
think of Basswood without its mine.
जगह
I'm
को
not
हम
sure
ऊपर
Nick
से
would even want me
मुआयना
at
कर
his
रहे हैं अभी।
funeral, given how I left things.
किसी के फ्यूनरल पे आया मेरे ख्याल से ये। मुआयना तो सारों का कर लिया है, अब ऊपर जाना है मेरे ख्याल से। और इससे वार्निंग साइन है यहाँ पर।
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
यहाँ पर ये क्या है? बासवुड वाइल्ड लाइफ एरिया। हर जगह को हम अच्छी तरह से अभी अपनी नज़र में ला रहे हैं।
Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind.
हंटिंग रूल्स।
Some of these species are endangered. She wrote an article about it.
यहाँ पर जानवरों के बारे में मेरे ख्याल से लिखा गया है जो कि इस जंगल में पाए जाते हैं। बस हमें ये पढ़ने की कोई ख़ास ज़रूरत नहीं है इतनी। ये क्या है यहाँ पर? नो हाइकिंग।
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
नो हाइकिंग साइन। ट्रायल क्लोज 3 years ago ड्यू टू लैंडस्लाइड। अच्छा जी, यहाँ पर लैंडस्लाइडिंग की वजह से ये बंद कर दी गई है सारी चीज़ें। और ये क्या है? फूड लॉकर है यहाँ पर।
I left a sandwich in it for a whole week once. Dad never let me forget it.
कीप हाइकर एंड हंटर सेफ फ्रॉम बेयर। अच्छा, ये यहाँ पर छुप जाते हैं मेरे ख्याल से, या क्या है? बाकी अब ऊपर जाना है।
I used to love looking at Basswood from up here. Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
यहाँ से हम अब अच्छी तरह से जूम करके देख सकते हैं, यहाँ से नज़ारे ले सकते हैं ऊपर से। ये क्या है? पीछे सारा कुछ टूटना शुरू हो गया है। मेरे ख्याल से ये अपनी ओल्ड मेमोरीज में जा रहा है शायद। उसको पुरानी बातें याद आ रही हैं। वो उसके दिमाग में जो है ना, वो कोई नया नक्शा बन रहा है। ऑप्टिमल शॉट। ये क्या है? चीज़ें बिखर रही हैं इधर उधर आँख के अंदर मेरे ख्याल से उसकी।
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
वो सामने कुछ लगा हुआ नज़र आ रहा है हमें। मेरे ख्याल वहीं तक ही पहुंचना है। ये रास्ता भी साफ होता जा रहा है हमारे लिए आगे से आगे। ये कौन है? मेमोरी, रिमेंबर। अच्छा, यहाँ पर ये वीडियो गेम्स खेलते थे।
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
And yet I stopped taking his
इस साइड पर
calls.
क्या है ये?
He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
मेमोरी, एक और मेमोरी आ गई है यहाँ पर। इसको भी मेरे ख्याल से हम देख सकते हैं कि नहीं। रिमेंबर कर लेते हैं
This
इसको।
is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I
Oh,
say?
freelancer
I'm
है ये।
interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I got to run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others, even in me.
अब ये भी वही लड़की लग रही है मुझे तो। देखते हैं ये कौन है।
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... People around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
I heard you, Anna.
I hear you.
No, I wasn't listening.
मेमोरी, यहाँ तक पहुँचना है हमें।
Come on, Anna, look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
इसी जगह पर ये सारी मेमोरीज को याद आ गई हैं अपनी पुरानी।
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
अब किसका फोन आ गया है? बग। ये बग कौन है? चलो यहाँ से हमने अपनी मेमोरीज जो है ना वो ताज़ा कर ली हैं। और ये क्या है यहाँ पर? रिटर्न टू द कार, यू आर वेस्टेड टाइम थ्रो। ओके, तो टाइम गुजरता जा रहा है। यहाँ पर हमने ख्यालों में गुम हो गए आके। इस जगह पर पुरानी यादें सोचने के लिए बैठ गए थे।
Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again.
ये क्या है? फ़ोन, इमरजेंसी फ़ोन। इसको भी देख लेते हैं।
Still see some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
आखिरी रसूमात में हमने जो है वो यहाँ पर आए हैं किसी की शामिल होने के लिए, लेकिन आर यू स्टिल कमिंग? वाल्टर का मैसेज आ गया।
think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
ट्विन मिरर। फिर से मैसेज आना शुरू हो गए हैं। आई रियली होप आई ऑलमोस्ट देयर, निक नॉट केयर। ऑलमोस्ट देयर, इसको थोड़ा सा हमने झूठ बोल दिया क्योंकि यहाँ पर
Lost the signal. Something never changed.
वो मैसेज ही नहीं जा रहा। सिग्नल यहाँ पर आना बंद हो गए हैं। Mine have parking lot. रात हो गई है वहाँ से निकलने के बाद। अब इतनी देर हो गई थी हमने यहाँ पर पहुँचते हुए। ओपन। ये कौन बैठा हुआ है? बग वर्ल्ड्रॉन जॉन निक्स डॉटर where she was going. बच्ची को शायद हम जानते हैं।
Yuli, you actually came.
हाँ,
It's been a while. You'd gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
सर्दी हो गई है भाई। गाड़ी में बैठ के बात करेंगे आराम से बच्ची से।
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Let me explain note about this. I am sorry. इसको explain करते हैं।
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest.
तो मेरा ख्याल निक इसका फादर जो है वो मर चुका है।
Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad.
उसी
doesn't
के
make
ही हम
sense.
फ्यूनरल पे आए थे।
He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on.
Friends don't lie to each other.
Even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
अपने आप से ही अभी ये तो बातें कर रहा है मेरे ख्याल से। Promise to look into, keep her out of it. क्या करना चाहिए मुझे? इस ऑप्शन के साथ जाना चाहिए।
Okay. I'll see what I can see and all that. Gumshoe it up.
You will?
You make some good points. It doesn't fit. I hate when things don't fit.
Yeah.
उसके साथ देने
Me
का
too.
फैसला किया।
I might just be, I don't know, crazy or something, but
You want to know for sure. I get it.
thanks, Muley. I should go in before my mom misses me. You better get in there too. Can't hide in your car all night.
Who says I'm hiding out here?
I do. See you inside.
तो अब मेरे ख्याल से हमें इन्वेस्टिगेशन करनी है यहाँ पर, क्योंकि इसके अब्बे की जो मौत हुई है ना, उसकी इन्वेस्टिगेशन हमें करनी पड़ेगी कि क्या हुआ उसके साथ। ओके, हम उसी के ही फ्यूनरल पे यहाँ पर आए थे बहुत अरसे बाद। ये है मेरे ख्याल से निक। क्या सारी रात हम गाड़ी में गुजारेंगे? इस गेम में मेरे ख्याल से बहुत ज़्यादा डायलॉग्स और कटसीन होने वाले हैं क्योंकि बहुत लंबा कटसीन चला है अभी भी। अच्छा, जनरल अपडेटेड हो गया। हम आई से देखता हूँ मैं। गो इनसाइड द बार। ओके, तो बार के अंदर जाना है अब। थोड़ी सी रिफ्रेशमेंट कर लेते हैं
Might as well
जाके।
talk to Walter. I'll have to sooner or later.
ये क्या है? तारा स्कार।
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
क्या लिखा हुआ है? मोस्ट बासवुड जंगल क्रू इज एन अटेंडेंट। और ये कौन है भाई साहब? अब
The cat food is under the sink. Yes,
Walter
yes it is,
Dos-
mother. Trust
Son.
me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back.
सैम्यूल, हमारा नाम है सैम्यूल।
Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm
2
so
साल
glad you
बाद
finally made it.
मिल रही है आपस में।
It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug.
फ्यूनरल मिस
Basswood,
कर
back
दिया
in
जिसके लिए
town,
हम आए थे।
So good to see you. Even if I wish the circumstances were different.
चलो इससे गले मिल
Times
लेते
like
हैं।
these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do.
ऐसे तो कोरोना चल रहा है, गले गुले नहीं मिलने चाहिए, लेकिन 2 साल बाद आए हैं तो इसलिए मिलना तो बनता है।
Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
बार फ्रंट डोर। बार के बाहर तो नहीं है कुछ चीज़ें। ये रहा, ये क्या चीज़ है? न्यूज़पेपर।
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
Local legend owner today earlier the week, Nicholas Weldon passed away in a tragic car accident. अच्छा जी, तो इसका एक्सीडेंट हुआ है जिसमें ये मरा है।
Must have been a hard issue to write.
बाहर के अंदर चलते हैं और लुक
I'm not ready for this.
ओपन।
Here we go.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires, but that mean you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right? Because if you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it.
ये कौन आ गया?
Making friends already, I see.
पुलिस वाला है। बासवुड
Been a
पुलिस मेरे ख्याल से।
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Leaving as soon as I can. He started it just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah. Shame that. You watch yourself.
हम अपने दोस्त निक के लिए यहाँ पर आए हैं सिर्फ,
I think
और
it's time I
कोई
go put up
मकसद
a
नहीं है,
photo at
लेकिन
the memorial board. That's what people do, right?
इससे अभी तो मैंने बात की थी वैसे।
You always did know how to start a ruckus.
ओके, अभी इससे बात नहीं करनी, मैं ऑब्जेक्टिव देखता हूँ। अटेंड द वेक, पे होमेज टू निक। और ये कौन है? माइनर्स।
Hey Sam, why don't you drink to Nick on the other side of the bar?
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
अभी हम वो चीज़ें याद कर रहे हैं मेरे ख्याल से जहाँ पर हम अपने दोस्त के साथ आया करते थे.
I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh? He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine. You must have put in a lot of legwork on that.
What did you think of it? I took a lot of research. I don't talk about it.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
अब ये कौन है औरत?
Kathy.
Kathy.
Sam.
You actually came. I am surprised. My condolence to Nick.
I know you two haven't been together for a long time, but I'm still sorry.
We hadn't been close in years, but he was my daughter's father. I'll miss him. Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
ये उस ही बच्ची की माँ है मेरे ख्याल से जो हमें कह रही थी इन्वेस्टिगेशन करने का. तो यहाँ पर एम्प्टी स्लॉट है, यहाँ पर इसको पिन कर देते.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
Nick.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face.
Nick and John.
He was more her best friend than a dad.
Nick, John, Sam.
Look at us.
यहाँ पर काफ़ी सारी तस्वीरें हैं.
Bug was so small back then. Happier times. We drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Those two were a great team.
चलो बस मेरे ख्याल से ये तस्वीर रह गई है ऊपर वाली, लेकिन उसकी तरफ लुक नहीं कर रहा. तो इतनी ही तस्वीरें देखनी है.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
Bet?
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood. Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
That's not why I left.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
It's not been rough, honestly. Don't pretend you care. Things have been great.
If you must know, I still haven't bounced back from when Anna and I broke up.
I think you mentioned she broke up with you. Yeah, but I hear you. Yeah, that's how I ended up in this shit town. Chasing a woman. Yeah, then she left and I got stuck here with 2 kids. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
ये कौन आ गया अब? यहाँ पर म्यूजिक स्टार्ट होने वाला है मेरे ख्याल से। वही हो गया म्यूजिक स्टार्ट।
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part, how little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer for your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish that you were staying here.
तो ये सारे यहाँ पर निक का गम मनाने बैठे हुए हैं और उसकी याद में ये गाने।
Should I have brought flowers? Do people expect me to?
मेमोरल बोर्ड। और अब मैंने क्या करना है यहाँ पर? अटेंड द वे, टॉक टू एना। एना किधर है? ये तो रैथी से बात कर लिया, वो डेनिस है। एना मेरा ख्याल से ये हो सकती है। हाँ यही है एना। आर्केड गेम।
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
पैकमैन, इसी के साथ ही तस्वीर है हमारी बंदे की और निक की भी। तो लुक।
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
एना, इससे ही बात करनी है अब हमें। Anna.
Anna?
Sam!
क्या इसने हमें अब देखा? Hug her back.
I've missed you. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
It was because of you. I am here now. It hurts to come back.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers.
And long memories.
But most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5 if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I know. I did not help. Tell that to everyone else.
I wanted to help. I was trying to make things better.
You always do. Try, at least. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. It started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
You and Nick were together.
Yeah. That's, you two must be so hard.
Are you okay? You knew about us, right? He said he was going to tell you.
Yeah, I knew, but knowing and, knowing are different.
Yeah, I guess they are. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
I'm sorry Nick gone. Was Nick murdered? इससे
It's
नहीं
hard for me
पूछना
to
भी.
really just wrap my head around it. Nick being gone. Smart. Don't rock the boat when the person in the boat just lost a loved one.
It's big. I can't get my head around it either. His stuff is all over my house, but he's just missing. Things without an owner. Most of it I'll probably give to Joan and Kathy, the throwaway. I don't even know. Sam, I'm tired, and if I'm gonna drink and cry, I wanna do it alone. I played that stupid song like I told myself I would. He said, or he used to say, it made him ache. I did it, and I'm going home. We need to catch up, though. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow and talk. Really talk. 9:30?
Yeah, maybe.
I'll be at the cafe across from the paper. Christina's. It was honestly nice seeing you.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or
No
two.
more than 3,000 million.
Or 3.
तो हो गए अटेंड द वेक. अब हमारा ये रह गया
And then I'll
एक.
go.
और हमें अब कौन बुला रहा था? वाल्टर बुला रहा था मेरे ख्याल से. उसी की आवाज़ आई थी. ये एना तो हमें सुबह मिलने का कह के चली गई है यहाँ से. वाल्टर किधर है ये रहा?
Walter can be
know you read
overwhelming at
Dickens,
times,
Ethan?
but he means well.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times and I thought it sounded good. Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a masterpiece, plain and simple. So, Nick wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk. Samuel, join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit? Spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer. Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas. Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
Well, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar. He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
Drink. He was a good dad. Mostly he had things I don't. We had no talk in 2 years.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
People sure liked him.
Everyone liked him. I think even Dennis liked him somewhat.
He always had a lot of friends. A few who couldn't make it sent flowers.
How's the family taking it?
Joan and Kathy seem shaken. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who can prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
He always showed up.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
Of the qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Put that down!
ये क्या हो गया अब?
Kathy, what's your underage child doing drinking? You have no control over her? Anything could lose
I
his
wasn't
license.
doing anything! Don't touch me!
Joan!
Leave me alone. You guys are all so stupid!
You do not talk to people that way. I'm sorry, everyone. She's just so...
That was quite heavy-handed. I hope the little one doesn't take it to heart.
Yeah, Kathy was I saw John text.
Kathy seemed to care more about being embarrassed than how Joan feels.
Glass houses, Sam. Glass houses. It can't be easy for either of them.
चलो अब गुफ्तगू को इन्होंने थोड़ा तेज़ गुजार दिया है क्योंकि बहुत देर से हम सिर्फ बातें ही कर रहे हैं और निक का गम मनाई जा रहे हैं बस बैठे यहाँ पर ये क्या कर रहा है ये पिए जा रहा है बस बैठ के और कोई काम नहीं है अभी
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if the years didn't smooth their animosity as much as I hoped. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
I'm so sorry I don't ask you before. Stop pushing me.
Stop pushing me. Stop always poking at me. You just won't quit. I'm trying to help. And helpful tip number 602, beer doesn't solve any of this. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
तो बस इस वीडियो को यहीं ख़त्म करते हैं। वीडियो पसंद आए तो इसको लाइक करें, शेयर करें और चैनल पे नए हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करें। मैं मिलता हूँ नेक्स्ट पार्ट में। अल्लाह हाफिज़।